Oh, where you watch? Look where you watch. Know where you watch. Choose the right thing to watch. And this enough to watch. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gag on Facebook and YouTube. And that enough to watch. The movie star fly take off from Palpatine TV said that. Boom!
A big sound, a play a big tune.
Ja holy Emmanuel I woy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy where come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from me tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I see, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know war, not every...
Blow, Mr. Gargan, blow! Blow till me dance up me toe!
This is Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan. Good, healthy food with the X Factor. So give it a like, share, subscribe, and touch up that notification bell. And that is it. Look at that.
And everybody take the shit, you know. So them couldn't interview me and things like that. I'm going to show say, no. I say, look, because remember, you know, Spice did really tell Nara to go laba juice in mother, you know. Brawling, you know.
We were not able to infiltrate them, to instigate any form of miscarriage of justice as it relates to investigating.
Deliver me from my enemy, my God. Set me an eye from those who rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity. Save me from the bloodthirsty men. For behold, the lion wait for my soul. The mighty gather themselves together against me, not for my disobedience, not for my sin, Lord. I have done no wrong, yet they are ready to attack me. Rise up, behold, and help me. You, Lord God of armor, the God of Israel, rouse yourself to punish the nation. Show no mercy to the wicked, traitor, sealer. They return at evening, howling like dogs, and prowl around the city. Behold, they spat with their mouth, so they're in their lips, for they say, Who art us? But you, Lord, laugh at them, you scruff for all the nation. O my strength, I wish for you, for God is my high tower. My God will go before me with his loving kindness. God will let me look at my enemy in triumph. Don't kill them, or my people may forget. Scatter them by their power, and bring them down, Lord, our shield. For the sin of their mouth and the words of their lips, let them be catched in their pride. For the curses and lie which they utter, consume them in wrath, consume them, and they will be no more. Let them know that God rules in Jacob to the ends of the earth. Selah. At evening let them return, let them howl like a dog, and go around the city. They shall wander up and down for food, and wait all night, if they ain't satisfied. But I will sing of your strength, yes, I will sing aloud of your loving kindness in the morning, for you have been my high tower, a refuge in the day of my distress. To you, my strength, I will sing praises, for God is my high tower, the God of my mercy, Selah. Up and running, up and gunning. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV, Keith Gargan. Cassava, passava, man over matter, up and running. We see top notch police, Reneto Adams, run out for an interview with Emila. What's your name? Emila, yeah, Emila. I don't remember her surname. But anyway, that woman is a woman going and say, well then, she's so clever. Because I see Ninja Man style her when I interview already, where she try to get into certain things, and Dan Gargan just use intelligence and go around her and just smile with her. Yeah, man. Punch some hole in her little thing because she feel like she's smart and things like that. And Ninja Man never really cross and angry and miserable. Like Reneto, right, let me say right now. Yeah, man, Ninja Man, the interview there was nice. It was full of humoristic or whatever. But Ninja Man never really style angry and cross. It was because that with that you have to give Ninja Man that, you know. Yeah, man, and people say, yeah, you have to give Ninja Man that because him do the interview and try to get in some private thing where, you know what I mean? And I saw them little people that stay, you know. I feel like them smarter than other people. Yeah, that interviewer, Emilia, what you want to name. And Ninja Man go around and just give her it indirectly, not directly, you know. And she have to just take it with a pinch of salt. But now, this interview I see she do with Reneto Adams, you know, the top police brother there, where people call for to be the commissioner and things like that, and rate and Lele. But yo, he have some baggage on him on, but then again, you live in a hostile place, you know, and things like that. And yeah, he might talk some things, and a lot of people say different things, but me know my opinion on certain things. But anyway, we're not talking about that. We are talking about the interview. We say the man is very, very cross, angry, and miserable. I'm now someone spinning upon him rascal, two finger, you know. So and them things I be like, you know, with people, you know, when you stand up. That's why I say, you know, as a man like me, with Ari and Nara, when one name I fix, them couldn't really interview me, you know, if they want to find out something. Then again, them do well, special Irish, you know, do no research, you just come and like to talk until like and laugh, I like I take things for joke. I mean, some man go down, you tell them singers and DJs and them just want to be relevant, you know. They don't go for no purpose. I mean, none of them things there. Because they would interview me and then come with them shit there. They go really, they go just walk out. I think somebody walk out on them already too, you know. I can't remember who, but and everybody take the shit, you know. So them couldn't interview me and things like that. I'm going to show say, no. I'm going to say, look, I remember, you know, Spice did really tell Nara to go laba juice in mother, you know. Brawling, you know. So you say, I know, a serious thing, because I take things seriously. So when we see Reneto now try to tell this woman, I say, look, if you walk, you know, if you're going to continue, kind of, I'm glad for the interview. Because I'm sure so now him go call her and tell her, say, well, then, he want to do an interview. Now, them look for people all a while and want people on the platform. And then him come and they want to twist and turn thing, you know. So I like how Reneto deal with her. Trust me. I like how I'm deal with her. Straight, brawling, miserable, cross, hungry. Yeah, man. And she know say, oh, you know, in control, you know. You want to hear something, in my opinion, as a top cop from them time that till now, well, not now, but from them time that. I never send call you come lady. Yeah, man, I give it to her neatly, but in a real give her to her, like, we like how, you know, Ninja Man, you don't really deal with it in a humor way and things like that, and laugh with her. No, because this was a phone interview anyway. It was not live. So, you know, but right now you can hear the angriness, and this, you can see this man not taking no criminal. Yeah, man, not taking no criminal. So, I like that interview here, because me personally, that's them type of way that me run to, you know. What I blood clot do, that's why you see me do a lot of them shit there, you know, because people have to pay for my things, and my things is good, but me not going to read, nobody not going to sit down and interview me as an interviewer, and you're deep in something, you know, relevant and things like that, for what you come to talk about. You come to talk about this, don't talk about that. But some people want to be relevant, they will jump in on the shit, because them get a few views from a radio station, or a TV station, or a blogging station. Fuck that, man. You know, work like that. Anyway, me different from enough people. So that is that, you know. So what me I say with this little video now, me like how Reneto play, man, you know. Man on a play, brother. Yeah, man, I'm serious. And me like it. So when I go really talk about the thing, without no further ado, let's see the video, people. Here goes. Boom.
And I can get intelligence, even out of the Prime Minister's office. I had intelligence in October that this was going to happen. However, I further got intelligence that they put it off because they thought if they had made the pronouncement at that time, a particular political party in Jamaica may not have won the election. So it was, I know it was coming even before it was, so I wasn't caught off guard. A matter of fact, I was going to go public with it, but because I didn't have and wasn't very sure that this would have been a public pronouncement by them at this time, I just kept quiet and not having full evidence because intelligence, as you know, is not evidence. But the primary charges against me, or the primary charge against me, right, is breach of human rights.
They use the phrase, where is it? They use the phrase gross human rights violations.
Okay.
Which you would have
So
seen, right?
As you have said to your people, we went before the highest court of the land, the Supreme Court in Jamaica, tried by the Chief Justice and 12 jurors. The case was investigated by Scotland Yard, according to them, one of the best in the world, cannot be corrupt. We were not able to infiltrate them, to instigate any form of miscarriage of justice as it relates to investigating. But I just want to generally say to the Jamaican people, and they know the phrase, a drowning man catcheth at the straw to save his life at the time of death.
So what is that analogy related to?
Let me finish, please. A dying mule kicketh the hottest at the time of his death. History has shown that a dying empire becomes more brutal and sophisticated in its injustices over the world at its sure demise. Question again?
You're saying that to say what?
I'm going to tell you that that's an observation now, and then you can ask me anything after that.
I know, but
Anything you want to ask.
we're going to run out of time by the time you don't tell me about dying empires.
Back another day because, you know, who was it that killed thousands of people in Vietnam? I'm going to do it quick. Who was it that killed innocent people in Korea in the 50s, Iraq?
Okay, I'm going to stop you here. I am going to stop you because what I understand you to be doing is looking through the arc of history and looking at... No, man, hold on.
I'm asking you to say who has committed human rights breaches.
No, man, we're not doing a world affairs debate here.
We'll stop the interview right away.
No, man, we're not doing a world affairs discussion. Hear me, Mr. Adams. Hear me, Mr. Adams. It is, I think there have been many...
Miss, just give me a chance to know. Who was it that killed the Iranian general?
No, but you're taking us away from the point. What you're doing... what you are doing...
Who is breaching human rights?
What you are doing is saying the United States is doing X... What you are doing is saying the United States is doing X and Y and Z. And you may very well be correct. You may be very well correct in relation to the...
You're saying about me to semi-kill people?
Yeah, but let's talk about that.
Then that's what I'm talking about.
No, man, you're talking about Korea and Vietnam and all kind of things.
Yes, and I will continue, and you can hang it up when you're ready.
No, man, I'm not hang up on you. And I'm not hanging up on you. I'm just trying to focus you on the particular.
Thousands of people in Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Mr. Adams.
Them being tried.
Mr. Adams.
Who is it that drove
Mr. Adams.
in the world and killed people?
Mr. Adams.
Without they being tried?
Many people agree with your assessment of the United States. However, what we're talking about right now is the State's Department designation of you.
Let me talk about me. Did I imprison people in Guantanamo Bay?
No, you're not talking about you. You're talking about Guantanamo Bay.
Okay.
Come, make Mr. Adams.
and had them in jail
Mr.
for 10
Adams.
years and didn't charge them.
Mr. Adams,
All right, let us get to the point. All right,
is your
let us get to the
argument
point.
is your argument, Mr.
who's
Adams?
point
You've made your
is
Mr. Adams, you've made your point. So having made that
Let me
point,
finish now.
no, because by the time you finish, we will literally have reached nowhere.
You should know that when you call Reneto Adams, I'm not here to back up anybody and protect America. I'm not afraid of them. Who are they?
Nobody's asking you to do that, but what we are doing is hold on. No, man, this is not a monologue. This is not a soapbox.
Okay.
All right. So is it that you're,
the most corrupt
is it,
the world has ever seen
is it,
in its history.
is it that you are saying you do not believe the United States is in any position to designate you or anybody else based on their history?
You are perfectly right. But
Okay.
I have to make Jamaican people know.
No, man,
who these people are.
you've made your point. So having said that,
Because the press don't educate Jamaican people about history,
having said that,
The problem.
having said that, looking back, and as I said and as you said, there were acquittals, everyone charged in connection with the Crawl killings, where everyone was found not guilty. Having said that, though, looking back at the events of May 7, 2003, do you believe there was anything that was done that was incorrect?
Not at all, ma'am. And the Supreme Court has, and the jurors all have come to the conclusion that we were acting within the ambit of the law and the Constitution.
Well, the jurors...
If I am accused of breaching human rights, then obviously there must be evidence. Where is the evidence?
A lot of evidence.
A lot of lunatics in Jamaica, backing up the State Department when they made these derogatory statements against decent citizens over the world.
Have you ever heard the phrase "a perverse verdict"?
I hear about all kind of verdict, ma'am. So what point you trying to make?
No, I'm asking you, have you ever heard that particular phrase, perverse verdict?
I know about perverse verdict, ma'am. And I know about jury verdict, too.
So,
and I know about double jeopardy, because what they have put me in now is put me in the class where I can claim double jeopardy.
well, no. No, what they're doing has nothing to do with the Jamaican judicial and legal process. So double jeopardy doesn't apply.
So the only laws that count in Jamaica are those of the failing empire, the United States of America.
No, I'm correcting you and saying double jeopardy does not apply. Double jeopardy says that you cannot be charged for the same offense once acquitted.
It's a United International norm where an individual should not be charged for the same offense for which he or she has already been charged and acquitted by a court of law.
But you are not being charged again. Therefore, double jeopardy does not engage. It is possible.
So
it is possible.
So
it is.
I am being punished now, my family and I, for something I have not done.
It is possible in a case in law. A case might go to a court, and the burden be.
Yes, new evidence come up. I have no problem.
Mr. Adams, let me at least finish a sentence now.
No, but you see.
What you mean no? What you mean no?
I'm not what I say. You're not to obstruct me when I'm making a statement too.
I am not obstructing you. I'm correcting you if you're saying that.
In a double jeopardy, anywhere over the world.
And I'm saying to you, this is not double jeopardy, which is why I was going on.
I will not be convinced, ma'am. So if you want to move on, you move on.
That's okay. You don't have to be convinced. I'm stating a matter of legal fact. I'm stating a legal fact. You're not obliged to accept it, but it stands as a matter of legal fact nonetheless.
Yeah, but you are not correct.
What do you mean I am not correct?
You can be charged if new evidence come up. You can be charged for the same offense.
Not in Jamaica, sir. Not in Jamaica.
Oh, God.
Amendments have been made to the law to that effect in the United Kingdom.
Yes. When you're talking about United Kingdom, I am talking about the world.
Anyway, as I was saying, as I was saying, Mr. Adams, do you accept that there can be a situation where a person is found not guilty in a court because the jury does not feel that the prosecution has met its burden,
Yes.
but concerns remain nevertheless about a sequence of events?
Well, I would never like to live in a world along with you, my lady, where after a court of any land, whether it's in America, England, America, and so on, a few lunatics get together and say, among ourselves, that although the court says that, we within ourselves going to say the man or the woman is still culpable. I will not live in a world, Ms. Jackson, with you and those people.
I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying.
That's not simple.
No.
If a court of law acquits somebody over the world,
Yes, what it means.
any offense, and you know when sit in your house, in King's house, or Queen's house, and say, although the Supreme Court of the land has acquitted a person, we within ourselves, with our elitism and our imperialism, that the person is still guilty. We feel he's still guilty. So we go and meet out the punishment we feel that is required.
So you feel as if you feel that this is the effect of trying you a second time, putting you on trial a second time?
That is it, ma'am. And not only a trial at a time, the presumption, I am not given the presumption of innocence. And no evidence is being put against me, no. So these people are accusing me of breaching human rights. They are breaching man right now. Also, I'm being accused of something that there's no evidence. It was trashed out in a court of law in Jamaica, a sovereign nation with a system older than that of the United States, where the judiciary is concerned. We have a judiciary of over 500 years old. America is just 200 or 300 years old. And that is the same judiciary we have that has acquitted me.
So your concern here then is that there is no avenue for you to respond to whatever the allegations are?
No, I am responding. This is what I'm responding at, but I don't think it's any credit, any credence.
I'm sorry, I missed a bit of that. You're responding, but what?
I am not paying any credence to this observation.
You mean to their public designation?
Yes. Right?
What do you mean by that? Because on the one hand, you told me how you're there on your nice green farm, and painted the picture of all the wonderful things growing, but at the same time, you sound grieved, Mr. Adams.
No, I'm grieved because you try you're trying to like you back it up America in this slackness.
Me, all I do is ask questions, Mr. Adams.
All right, so I apologize for that, but I'm saying to you, these people have gone to a court of law, and I just give you a historical perspective that is older. Our court system and our justice system is older than the founding of the United States itself. And they have acquitted me, say there is no evidence. And what these lunatics have done is to come together and create in the minds of the world that I have breached human rights. And then I'm being punished for it and my family and extended family.
Do you have any idea what triggered this? Because you say you got intelligence that this was coming.
Geopolitics. And let me tell you, don't stop here, Jamaica gonna again, I said 20 years ago, go and pay dearly because of our friendship with China.
Do you think there should be a response from the Jamaican government to this?
There should be a response from the Jamaican government.
Saying what?
That you cannot use one of your citizens in an accusatory way like this without supplying evidence.
Well,
a citizen who has gone through the court system a case that was investigated by them, America and Canada,
They say
United Kingdom.
they have information, Mr. Adams.
Oh God, information is anything. I can have information that my wife is seeing a man tonight. It doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
They say they have credible information.
Credible. What is credible?
Does that raise concerns for you?
No, that she's credible must be able to stand up in a court of law or any really justifiable tribunal. You can't just come and accuse people, and you don't accuse. You apply punishment.
What you
I'm going all over the world now.
all over the world or to the United States, not to the United States?
You know the world is, madam. If I'm going to say China tomorrow, it's likely that a country who is a puppet of the United States, I may have to go through that country, and they don't allow me to land there.
So you're concerned then, if I understand you, as to how this affects your ability to deal with the rest, to conduct your business and to deal with the rest of the world?
Of course, but they're concerned, they can't hurt me. I'm not hurt. I'm just making an explanation and expose the great Satan they are.
You kind of sound hurt, though.
I'm not hurt.
You're just angry.
I'm not angry either.
You're not angry.
You were in the beginning, was trying to obfuscate and to obstruct me and to abrogate what I was trying
No,
to
Mr.
say.
Adams, I'm merely conducting an interview and not letting you take over the program. That's all.
Journalists, you must put 100% on the negative side and 100% on the positive side.
All right, I appreciate your tutoring me, but
Yes.
but let's come back to Crawl for a minute here, because you sat there for the weeks that this took. A lot of evidence was in fact put forward before the court, right?
Yes.
As you said,
So-called evidence.
why you say so-called evidence?
Because if there's evidence, we would have been acquitted.
No, that doesn't follow.
So why don't you cut out the court system?
No, man, you're going all
Yes,
over the place.
evidence.
No, you're going all over the place. All
Putting me all over the place.
No, man. All I'm doing is
Putting me all over the place.
no, Mr. Adams. All I am doing is connecting the dots. So I am saying evidence. I am saying
And let me tell you something. That which is credible must be able to withstand a court of law or any democratic tribunal anywhere over the world.
what do you
Tell
mean?
me that I'm angry, man. I'm not angry
What
because
do you
you're
mean?
not listening.
No, man, I'm listening to every word that you're saying. But I'm saying to you,
Don't try to negate it, man.
as an experienced police officer, right? Because you've had years of experience in the force,
Yes.
right? Jamaica looked up to you. There were some people who believe, a lot of people believe you should have been police commissioner.
Yes.
You know that.
And
So-
I hear them say that. Even today, as you look on what you call it,
So
the social media, them,
yes,
what they are saying, what they're calling this great empire.
yes. So as somebody with all that experience, you know that there are sometimes that evidence is presented in court, and the jury decides that they're going to acquit. Isn't that true?
Of course, evidence is given in court and the jury. As far as I'm taught, and I have learned and I experienced, they acquit because there's not sufficient evidence at all, or the evidence is not credible.
Sometimes.
And the Constitution say if a credible case has not been made, then the benefit of the doubt must be given to those that have been accused.
Correct. That if the jury is not, the language we use in Jamaica is sure. Reasonable doubt, listeners would have heard. Jurors are told if you don't feel sure, you have to acquit. Right?
Yes.
But you also have situations, which is why I asked you earlier if you had heard the phrase perverse verdict, which I'm sure you would have as somebody with so much experience in the system. So you do have situations that
We
can
have
exist.
the same thing
You do have situations.
the same thing we call.
You do have situations that can exist where evidence is presented and a jury decides to acquit nonetheless. You've in your years and your experience.
If the evidence is true that I may have killed a man, Miss B, how can the jury acquit me?
What do you mean?
How? If the evidence is true that I killed somebody,
Yes.
and the jury have that evidence and is satisfied that I did kill somebody, how can they acquit me unless you go and say that jury is corrupt and the court is corrupt and the Chief Justice was corrupt?
No, corruption is not the only reason you get perverse verdicts. A jury may simply decide that business one wants them and not finding this person guilty.
Well, why do you take this subjective view, my dear? You're going subjective.
I'm taking no view. I'm merely asking you some questions.
Observations, there must be a view.
No, that's not an observation.
Well, I withdraw that, but I'm saying you are going subjectively, no?
So before I run out of time, in relation to the question we asked of the U.S. Department in terms of the inclusion of the family members, and they said that's normal in this kind of situation. Does that strike you as particularly unfair?
Kind that for me again, please.
Does it seem to you particularly unfair that apart from the designation that affects you and the people who are actually involved, the police, that they say they are affecting your family members as well?
Yes, it's highly unfair because you are subjecting me now to ridicule and disdain and probably abuse and insult based on something that has not happened, and I have not committed any breach of anybody's rights.
So you categorically reject these assertions by the U.S. government?
I want to categorically reject what the great Satan has said about me, Reneto Adams, about breaching human rights.
A big sound, I play a big tune.
Jah holy Emmanuel, I boy. Jah Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy where come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from me tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we no want no devil philosophy. Not until level for man's skin is abnormal, significant well to the color of his eye. Remember all the war done in 1935.
This is Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan. Good, healthy food with the X Factor. So give it a like, share, subscribe, and touch up that notification bell. And that is it. Look at